Once again, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well and sincerity taught us this truth. Shalawam to the 144,000, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. All right, back. All right, they just took the last live down. So, back to this, man. Back to this. The brother said, have you messaged him? All right, as we know, I said I didn't tag him. This is not even a rebuke. This is a general statement towards brothers that you need to clean up your act. This goes to anybody that's still fooling around in the world. Clean up your act. This is Passover. You know what happens during the Passover? Read the scriptures. You know what happens during the Passover? If you didn't have the blood of the lamb over the door, what happened, man? Your first son got took out, got unalived. Okay? The same way right now. If you're not truly rocking with Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, then expect it, man. All right? Expect it to get real crucial out here. This is why Elder Tahar deemed this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Because we know in that time, it's going to be far worse than any time ever on earth. That means you watch these purge movies, that will actually happen. Lawlessness, that will actually happen. Brothers have been doing recent videos about the Pittsburgh laws, about Louisiana laws, about DC Bowser laws. Man, the women in DC, boy, you better be on your best behavior, because the cops said they not even coming out for domestic disputes anymore. So if your man is beating your ass, he has will to do it. He can do it. Free will. Cops are not coming. It don't matter if you call 911. You gonna call 911 and be like, my husband is beating my ass. They gonna hang up. They said they're not coming out for domestic disputes anymore. Okay? It's not happening. Look at what's happening in Haiti. That's going to happen in America. Oh, you don't believe it, though, because you're an American and you live nice all your life with a silver spoon in your fucking mouth. You don't think it can happen to you. Back to the post. All right? I said this is a public matter. I didn't even say his name. This is a general statement. You need to worry about producing works because you haven't done any. And this is to the brother Yasharahla, all right? Formerly known as Ricky. You ain't producing no works, man. I'ma just bring it out. Back the shit out of your eye before you come at somebody. All right? Them little 1 minute Hebrew shits, dropping scriptures, or reposting videos, that don't count as no works. You ain't actually taking the time and going forth and doing works. Okay? You're not doing it. Let's keep going. You took it upon thy own self to make it a public matter. Isn't TikTok fucking public? Can't you see everybody's following and followers and likes? Hold up. Let me check. Hold up. Let me see. 80 followers. 2,968 likes. Okay, that's public, right? I'ma just go and check somebody else's page. Let's go check somebody else's page. Random page right here. Okay, 10 following, 31.7K followers. That's public, right? I'ma just go. Let's keep going. Kyrie Irving. This Bleacher. All right, 297 following. 7.3 million followers. That's public, right? Hold up. Let me make sure this shit not on. Is this private? TikTok. That's a public fucking app. Everything you do on here can be seen. Everything you do on here can be seen. It don't matter if you delete it. Esau got it. Esau got everything you ever did. You make a post and you ain't want to post that shit, and you go forth and delete it, Esau still got it. Esau got it. So think about what you do. Think about how you move. If you're not representing this truth correctly, It's eventually going to come out. It's eventually going to come to the light. Like I said, brothers should have been said something about this. In general. All right? We give brothers leeway. We give brothers leeway. But you've been in this thing for a year? Come on, man. If you truly watching the elders, it should show. It should show. What you mean? All right? Back to it. And like I'm saying, this wasn't a thing till they made it a thing. I didn't have to do this. I was chilling, man. I just finished watching Damsel. I don't even know where to post that anymore. I really don't. Everyone. All right, let me go back to it. All right. Shalawam. The thing is, stop being soft, man. Because Jacob's trouble is going to bring it. It's going to bring it. Is TikTok a public matter? Can everyone see your follow count? I swear y'all be acting like y'all live in a world and no one can see y'all bullshit. No one can see those short ass lessons that you call lessons. All right? And y'all my brothers, man. But sometimes you got to give your brother a pat on the back. All right? And nah, where the brother... Hold up. Where the brother Mawap? The brother Mawap... Hold up. My what's up? I forgot I said his name. He was on here, but he deleted his comment. Don't delete your comment. Stand on the shit, man. He deleted his whole comment, man. Stand on the shit. You gotta stand on it. If you gonna say it, you stand on it. At the end of the day, if you gonna speak, you stand on it. You can't go out there on the corners and say some shit and a scoffer talk to you and you start reneging. Oh, well, I didn't mean the Edomites is gonna die. I didn't mean that. Come on, bruh. It's the same way in here. Just because it's text, don't matter. If you say some shit, stand on it. I forgot what the brother was saying. And I'm not going to go to the DMs because he did DM me about it. Okay? And he said I could have handled it a different way. Once again, this ain't a rebuke. This is for all the brothers out here. Sisters. It's time to spring clean. The new year just began. Okay? We about, 11 days into the new year? You know, brothers in the know. Our new year really just began. It's spring cleaning. Okay? So, this is a general statement for any brother. It's time to get that leaven out of your life. Following 5,000 people is a whole lot of leaven. You come on TikTok, you're going to see a whole lot of bullshit. I like to come on TikTok and I like to just see the brothers dropping lessons. It helps my spirit. It helps my soul. That's all I see every day. And I watch brothers' lessons. And when I go on YouTube, man, I check brothers' lessons. It feels good to see brothers that I know producing lessons and bringing out lessons. Right? I don't want to come on here and see bullshit. You know how many people I block a day, man? All right? We got to clean out the leaven. So this wasn't a rebuke until y'all tried to make it a rebuke. This wasn't a rebuke at all. And the brother, what's that brother name, man? Hey. Kyrie Irving. Yasharahla, right? You shouldn't have deleted your comments. You should have kept your comments up. Don't delete shit. Stand on it, man. All right? It doesn't matter who posted it. Because he said, you know, he didn't know that was me posting it. It didn't matter if it was me. Who the fuck am I? If it was correct, then it was correct. It doesn't matter who it came from. If it was wrong, then it was wrong. All right? If you felt like you was right, then you stand on it. At the end of the day. But my message is to y'all, stop being soft. That wasn't a rebuke. That was just a public thing telling brothers, hey, it's time to clean up. It's time to clean up. And a brother over a year in this thing, you should know better. Over a year in this thing, you should know better. All right? Think about, man, it's certain things you may do. It's certain things you may do when to keep the spirit from dealing with you fully. And you really gotta grow. Let's get that. All right. Exodus 23 and 13. I'll get that for you too. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Okay? And in all things, what's the word? The key word right there is circumspect.
Strong's H 8104.
Shamer, to keep guard, observe, give heed. To keep, have charge of, to keep guard, keep watch and ward, protect, save life, watchman. All right? Long time ago, the brother Abaniah told me, man, you walking in that watchman position, keep doing it. Keep doing your thing. Keep being a watchman. All right? And y'all know I'm going to do that. Okay? I got to. Because that's the spirit that's been given to me. All right? So we got to be circumspect. We got to check ourselves. And we got to help our brothers. And once again, that whole post was not a rebuke. It was a general statement. That's the thing. Man, getting back to it, brothers, don't take shit personal. Don't take nothing personal. When you come into this truth, bro, you don't take shit personal, man. Like the brother hit me up. He said, have I crossed you at all? I'm like, nigga, I ain't never met you. Like in real life. Like, I'm just being honest, man. Don't take shit personal, man. Now, as far as how this truth goes, that shit right there is just a pat on the back for any brother. I don't even remember rebuking you earlier. With the Jacob's trouble thing, see? And that's showing you I don't take it personal. If it's coming from it's just the spirit. It's just Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi speaking. At the end of the day, once you feel something, like Esau say, see something, say something. Yeah, the spirit should move like that, right? Not in haste, but man, if you feel it and you know that you 100% confident in it and you correct, then do it, man. But and Kawam, it wasn't a rebuke to you. It was I looked at it and I was going through and I was like, and trust me, I've been seeing it for months, okay? Because anybody that I'm dealing with, that I'm following, that I'm dealing with, that I'm calling a op, I'm calling a brother, right? I'm going to keep a close eye on them, all right? Because, man, it's what? Many men crept in unawares. There'd be plenty people coming in. Like this dude the other day, man. Where's that shit at, man? This dude pissed me off so bad. Not really, though. But, I don't know. I had posted his page, though. Fake ass page. And he was posting me and Matazaba, right? He was taking our videos and reposting it. And I checked him on it. And then guess what he did? He blocked me. Okay? But he posted my shit. But he blocked me. And he posted my shit. Man, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I gotta tell Montezaba block that dude too. His name is Yahawashi 2. And I really think it's I think it might be Amawan or Shield of Faith or somebody, man. But It's many men crept in unawares. But getting back to what I'm saying, you prove a friend. As Sirach says, the book of Sirach says, you prove a friend. Okay? So, once again, that's not a rebuke. That's a general post telling any brother out there, hey, this is a red flag. It's a red flag. Because it's not beneficial to have that many. It's not beneficial. It's not beneficial at all.
Shalawam, Yahawah, Yasharahla.
Yeah, Khan. Yeah, you're right. No, it's Yahawah, Yahawashi too.
Shalawam to the elect.
I think. But whatever, man. Fuck it. That dude is irrelevant, man. But I'm just saying, that's a fake page because he created the page. He reposting shit and he taking our videos and posting it. And he's trying to be accepted amongst the brotherhood. And I saw a couple Hebrew Israelites following him. Dudes that's off is that Sakal Ban Yahawah dude. I don't know. I don't really fuck with that dude. That dude weird. He be teaching off doctrine. An off doctrine person that doesn't understand Amos 3:3, that wants unity amongst Israel, they gonna follow him because they see he posting stuff that pertains to Israel. All right. So once again, back to this. All I stated was this is a red flag. All right. And like I said, I seen this many months ago. And I ain't even rebuke him for it. I'm going to give anybody, man, leeway. All right. Because what I said earlier on YouTube, if anybody had caught the YouTube, you give brothers some time. You let brothers try to figure out some of their shit on their own, man. Maybe he might stumble upon Elder Manatazabar, doing one of those rebuke lessons, and be like, dang, I should correct myself before, Cause and this is a thing too, as well. If brothers ain't around a camp, you can't go to a camp physically, or you really ain't around the brothers. Cause trust me, man, when I came into my camp, right, you become more circumspect. And brothers will tell you. And my camp members told me, man, hey, you should tone down on dealing with everybody and just deal with the brothers that you see on a weekly basis, right? And I took heed to that. I still deal with brothers on here, of course, but I take heed to that. Because that come with proving a friend. It's important. But I be trying to give brothers leeway and be like, yo, he gonna work this out. Maybe I don't have to say nothing. He gonna work it out eventually. Maybe the spirit will come over you. What you supposed to do every day? Examine thyself. Let's go back to that Exodus 23 and then we gonna touch it up with that. Examine thyself. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect and make no mention of the name of other powers, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. This is also, you can use this to be, make no mentions of other doctrines. Circumspect is to be a guard, right? As we went into the definition. So guard yourself against other powers, against other things that will draw you away from this truth. Why? Because if you letting all that in, it's going to plague the spirit. The Rakakadash ain't going to want to dwell with it if you mixing everything, man. You throwing everything in the pot like it's gumbo or something. This is why you got to be careful being on the internet. You shouldn't even be on the internet too much, man. Don't get caught up on just surfing and swiping and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the unicorn is good for pushing the message. And it's good for watching videos. But it's a lot of bullshit on here, especially on TikTok. That's why I be telling brothers, man, YouTube. All right? I'll get that. It was a brother had posted another scripture earlier I meant to get. 2 Thessalonians 3 and 15, coming from the brother Thabawa. Yet count him not as an enemy, but admonish him as a brother. Con. And that's why I said, man, we brothers. But sometimes brothers got to give a pat on the back. Sometimes brothers fight. Right? Sometimes brothers got to give a pat on the back. You know? We one body. Me being part of that one body, Yahawah, this ain't one body. This ain't what the body is. That's why I said, why ain't nobody say nothing about this earlier? But when I do bring it up, brothers is like, damn, why you doing them like that? Why you ain't never say nothing? Why I gotta be the only watchman in Yasharahla? Come on, man. Yeah. An idle mind is the devil's playground. Most definitely. Romans 8 and 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And the internet is a quick way for death, man. The internet, misusing it, doing it wrong, is a quick way to destroy yourself. All right. 1 Corinthians 11 and 28. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. And that's talking about this truth. That's talking about these scriptures. And this is a telltale. You know when a brother is dealing in this truth because he begins to change. His ways change. He checks himself. Ice Cube say, check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? That's what you begin to do. You begin to clean up your act from the worldly you, and you come into this truth. Because all we doing is really preparing ourselves for those new bodies, for those everlasting bodies. We trying to fit into place. We trying to, be that puzzle piece that fits into that new body early. Because the 2/3 ain't never going to turn into that shape to get into it right now. We trying to turn into that shape to get into it. And Yahawah, we make it. But we got to be circumspect. We got to examine ourselves. We got to eat that bread and drink of that cup. 29. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the master's body. Once again, one body of Hamashiach. So part of getting into that body is to discern. You got to discern good and evil. You got to discern righteous and wicked. All right? I shouldn't have to go make a post like this for you to figure out. You should have figured this out months ago. And once again, I'm not beating on Brother Karam's head. Like I said, man, don't take it personal to anybody. This is just a general post. Just a general situation. Because I see this from a lot of brothers, man. It's a general situation. All right? So you got to discern, and and if you don't got discernment, then pray for it. Fast for it. Try to get more discernment. That may be a weak point. We got to identify our weak points and work them up and make them strong. 30. For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the master, that we should not be condemned with the world. Wherefore, my brethren, when you come together to eat, tarry one for another. Go ahead, ask your question. And if any man hunger, let him eat at home, that you come not together unto condemnation. And the rest will I set in order when I come. So, once again, check yourself before you even... Of course, I check myself before I even say anything. I practice what I preach. All right? And brothers know that, man. Bro, I used to be in the world, man. I had an Instagram. I had over 20,000 followers. I used to throw parties in LA. Like, man, I was living a cool life. Smoking weed. Talking about, man, like 5 blunts a day. All that bullshit. I gave all that bullshit up. Right? That shit wasn't it. So, these followers, all that shit, man, shit is pointless. Did any of those people actually give a fuck about me or my salvation? No, they just wanted to smoke, drink, and party. Or listen to music, or make music, or they know I would get the studio, and they would come to the studio, and we would make a song. Blase, blase, blah, right? That was it. All that shit was death, man. All right? And I left all that shit up. Vanity, vanity, vanity. All that shit was vanity. But hey, that was what? That was my dream. Fuck Martin Luther King, man. That was my dream. I'm going to get your question out. That's why your desires, your dreams, that shit may be the shit to destroy you. Forget your dreams. All right? It's all about this truth. You can have all your dreams in the kingdom. Everything that you dream of. If it be righteous, Yahawah. All right, the brother said, last week I fasted and a camp, they did a blessing with anointed oil. I shared with the Ahtham that I fasted and thanked the brother for the oil, but some of the Ahtham was bothered by that. Should I have shared that I fasted to the Ahtham? I don't know why they would be bothered by it. Yeah, you can share that you fasted. Scripture says, wash your face, before fast, so you don't look like you homeless or whatever. All right? The thing about fasting is you don't parade around like, dang, I'm tired, man. I'm fasting. You don't go and do that. It's been many times that I've been up here teaching and I've been on like a 2-day fast, 3-day fast, 1-day fast. It's been many times, but none of y'all knew it. That's how you maintain it. Did my energy change? No. Now, when I got off the live, I might have went and laid it down and went to sleep, right? But while I'm on here, you're not going to know I'm fasting. All right? You can share with the brothers. The brothers they should be, happy that you fasting. You working on yourself. I don't get that. But also thoughts. Don't let that thought, don't let it get to you. More so like, don't think any type of way. All right? Because our thoughts be a big enemy. Don't let them thoughts get to you. And that's coming back to my point of don't take anything personal. All right? Because that's thoughts. When you taking something personal, it's thoughts. How I said, Kawam, you came to me and you said, what did I do? Have I offended you? No, you ain't do nothing to me. All right? I'm proud that you actually doing more lessons and stuff like that. Hey, don't take nothing personal to anybody, man. Don't take anything personal. If I'm doing something, then trust me, I'm trying to help the flock. I'm trying to help the sheep be better sheep. Overall, it's not about one person. It's never about one person. Never, man. Unless we talking about Yahawashi. And Yahawashi still did it for everybody. Even the 2/3 he did it for. I don't let it get to me. I was telling the Ahtham we should be able to share this with each other. We should. I mean, what camp was that? You was at GMS or? Cause I mean, shoot, you know, that's Jan's GM. Jan GM. I don't what's that? GMS New Orleans. I don't know them. I don't know them brothers tripping in. I was like, what? Like, I mean, shoot, man, yo, brothers, like, I'm gonna get the scriptures, but shoot, man, the brotherhood is close. Like, you know, you should be able to talk. Like, when you got issues, you should be able to talk to your brothers about it. When you overcoming, you are achieving, you growing better in your spirit, you building your spirit, you should be able to talk to your brothers about it, right? I guess we can go into that as well, man. It's going to be certain brothers that you linger to, that you may deal with more so than other brothers. And that's not a problem. It's nothing wrong with that, right? It's just y'all got more in common, maybe because of how you came up in the world, your interests, things like that. Y'all may have more in common, all right? And it's also elders that you may linger to more. I could say I watch Elder Gabar, right? I used to watch Elder Gabar more than Elder Tahar. Now I watch them both balanced. But when I first came in, I watched Elder Gabar and I watched Elder Manatazaba the most, right? Until I came on to Elder Yasharahla, right? Because my spirit really clung to those. And Elder Amawan Gabar. All right? My spirit really just clinged to those four. But I also watch a lot of different brothers. I watch a lot of Akyam, up and coming brothers. I watch a lot of you brothers videos, right? I don't just stick. Because once again, you don't want to be a man pleaser. And you don't want to just be like, oh man, this is my favorite elder. Nah, man. All right, Yahawah Ratazah, we all be 144. We all going to be equally on that pedestal. Equally on that, man. All right? And it's Shabbath, Shabbath, not Shabbat. There's no two BBs on it. Yeah, we did a Shabbath lesson, and the first thing they mentioned was fasting and not gloating. Yeah, not gloating, con. You know. I mean, did you do it in a gloating way? It's like, I don't know. I think, don't feed into it. Don't feed into it. All right, Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? And once again, that might be a test. That might be Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, testing your thoughts. It's been plenty, man. It's been, boy, I tell you some stories. Like, when I first started going into camp, right? I had been teaching for a while. And it's still like, shit, they don't know that. They don't know what you know. They don't know that you've been watching GMS for however many years. So you still have to prove yourself amongst those brothers. You still have to go through that proving situation. So, hey, maybe you don't get invited to the Passover. Maybe you don't get invited to the Feast of Booths or whatever it may be. All right? You don't let that go to your head and you don't think differently. Okay? You just maintain and continue to do your works. You're not trying to please the elders or GMS. GMS is not going to save you, man. All right? Now, the lessons and the spirit and all of that, yes. Okay? And this brotherhood is key. All right? But at the end of the day, as Elder Manatazaba tell you a lot, he told that one time when he got kicked out of GMS. And now brothers look at him like, yo, you know, he be on fire. But it was a point in time when he got kicked out. All right? And did he stop? No, he kept going. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi worked that whole situation out. That's why you got to understand. You're going to go through trials and tribulations. You don't be a man pleaser. This thing is about Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That straight gate is so narrow, only you can walk through it by yourself. Two brothers can't fit through. It's going to be like, oh, got to go out. You can come behind. Okay. Two brothers, you can't walk through it side by side with whoever you be watching the most. You can't. Kakama, you good, man. Watch your videos, take notes, and critique yourself. Critique yourself. And think. Think more. The only thing I would say for your lessons is be a little bit more upbeat. Or try to be a little bit more serious. I don't know. You know. I be listening to yours a lot. You know, just be a little bit more serious, I think. But as far as, bro, you stepping with them precepts. Alright? You stepping with them precepts. You doing a great job. And you being consistent. You being consistent. You coming hard. So that right there, that's saying a lot. Alright? That's saying a lot. Yeah. The brother said, it's simple enough for me to understand easily. Yes, that's great. Brothers is on different levels. And that's great. So see, you edifying. You are edifying. Don't say you're not edifying enough. You edifying. You have edified me. You have edified brothers, man. All you brothers, man. Thabawa on fire. You edifying. Alright? And it's like the more you do it, the better it goes and the better you get at it. And the more you just flow with it. What did Yahawashi say? Or was it Paul? I want you to be in this thing with confidence. I get this. 1 John 3:21. Beloved, if our heart condemn us not, then have we confidence towards power. And whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. We got confidence. We got high self-esteem. We got a great understanding. Whatever we ask, right? We got it. I'm still learning, but I've never been a orator, so I'm just doing what the Spirit led me to do. As long as you moving on Spirit, you ain't forcing it, you know, and you good. Hebrews 10:35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. Great. And like I say, experience. You know, experience. As you grow, experience. Everybody, I was watching Elder Ramlab today, man, and he was forgetting things. He was trying to remember something, and he was like, you know, excuse me, my pistons ain't all pumping right now. Like, bro, it's like, you don't get down on yourself for, you know, we human, man. We in a corruptible ass body. This right here ain't perfect. This thing is not perfect. That's why I'll be saying to brothers, don't Edomite it up. You ain't supposed to be shiny suit, perfect presentation, etc., etc. We come to the masses with stammering lips. Right? Let's get that. Isaiah 28:11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. So we speaking what? We speaking slang. We speaking urban talk. We speak in a way that our people can understand. We try to make it understandable. We don't try to be too damn proper or, you know. Now, yeah, when time, you know, when we need to, we can go into bigger words. We break down the words. We go back into the Greek, into the Latin, into the Hebrew. You know, but we not up here trying to belittle or trying to say, ha, ha, look, I got a college education, or none of that bullshit. Okay? And Bahasham Yahawashi wanted it to be like this. If he wanted us to have the greatest vocabulary in the world, he would have sent us to college. You don't think that's in his power? You don't think that's in it? He could have sent us all to college, and he would have made every brother, you know, have a college education and speak like Malcolm X. Right? At the end of the day. But he didn't. He just took some brothers. He took brothers off the street. He took brothers out of their sin. He took brothers that were in wickedness and brought them into righteousness. The same way. This is what Yahawashi did. Nothing is new under the sun. So, at the end of the day, you don't have to be perfect. As long as it's edifying. As long as you uplifting. As long as you can break down the precepts. At the end of your lesson, if I understand that I need to keep faith in Yahawashi, I need to keep these commandments to the best of my ability, and I need to pray and fast and watch and keep oil in my lamp, then that's it. You did your job. You did your job. Right? You did your job. Yahawashi said, go bid them to the marriage. Matthew 22:9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he saith unto him, Friend, how canst thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot and take him away and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. We out here giving brothers garments. Khan, I get it for you. We out here giving brothers garments. They was naked the same way in the garden, meaning they were vulnerable. They were open to sin. They were naked. As long as you putting that cloak on your brother and your sister, that's it. You did your job. As you go, you'll grow. And the brother Karam could tell you that. I told him, man, you just got to grow and you got to grow and be more circumspect. And I would tell any brother that, man. Because I would tell myself that. And I'm telling myself that every day. Grow and be more circumspect. All right, 1 Corinthians 2:1. And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of Yahawah, power. For I determined not to know anything among you, save Yahawashi Hamashiach and him crucified. And I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power. Ate the water. This is your pa. That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. There it go right there. Paul letting you know, man. Wasn't that charismatic? was not that charismatic. What did Moses say to Yahawah? Well, I'm not that good with my tongue. I don't know how to speak that well. I'm not a man of smooth speaking. Okay, I'm gonna get Aaron. Right? Don't worry about it. What did Jeremiah say? I'm just a child. I'm young. You want me to speak to these people? Don't worry about it. I'm going to be with you. Right? We can keep going, man. David was 12. We can keep going. It's the spirit that pushes this out. It's not worldly wisdom. Worldly wisdom is foolishness to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. It's the spirit. As long as you flowing in the spirit, you good. When you start overthinking it, that's when you gonna confound yourself. That's when you gonna break down and mess up. That's when you gonna be out here Bishop Nathan it. Cause you confounding yourself and you thinking that, oh, it's because of what you studied, and it's because of what you went to college for this and did all of that. So you trying to go back to the seminars and the all that education. You thinking about the education. No, that ain't the spirit. You can't go to school for this. Jeremiah 1:9. Then Yahawah put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And Yahawah said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. What did Yahawashi say? All right, let's get that. Matthew. Luke 21. And we can start at 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, your minds, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. Don't overthink it. Once again, don't Edomite it up. I'm going to get it for you out. Don't Edomite it up. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents, brethren, kinfolk, friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But there shall not a hair on your head perish, and your patience possess ye your souls. And that right there, should just put so much confidence in you. So much confidence in you. He's going to give you the words to say. He's going to give you the words to speak. And you're going to be straight. Matthew 10:19. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak. For it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. This is the precept. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father, Yahawah, which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for what? That name. Oh, wait a minute. We got the name? Yahawashi. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. But when they persecute you in this city, flee you into another, for verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Yasharahla till the Son of Man be come. And that scripture say we will be pilgrims on the earth, moving from city to city. All right, some brothers will be on the run. As the brother's been saying, this is Acts 2 coming alive again. This is those times, man. Paul, Peter thrown into prison. The Halalyam gonna come open the doors. That's why we not gonna fall out of this. We not gonna fall out of this truth, no matter the situation. It's like one of those movies. It's really suspenseful. It's getting to the end. It's the climax, and you like, dang, how they gonna get out of this? And boom, we get out of it. Every situation, man. Speaking in my life, I'm like, dang, I done got out of stuff, supposed to be dead. And got out of situations like, wow, that was Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Don't let your confidence fail or wither. And that goes back to my point of don't take anything personal. Even them, even them persecuting you, they gonna be, trust me, man, they gonna be spitting in your face. They gonna be kicking you. They gonna be hitting you. They might be whipping some of us, etc., etc. All right? Whatever it be. Don't take any of it personal. Whatever it be, whatever trials and tribulations you got to go through, whatever your cross is to carry, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi ordained it. Don't take it personal. All right? I get that one, and then we're going to wrap up. Yeah, we not better than Yahawashi. Look at what they did to him. And look at what happened to him. When he was persecuted, everybody left him. Do you know how lonely he was, bro? All the men that he was rocking with, and he knew it was happening. That's why I did that lesson earlier today on YouTube, man. Be present in the present. Because he knew this was going to happen. He even prayed to Yahawah for it not to happen. He was like, dang, because he knew, man. That's why I said, man, we just, and Yahawah put the spirit on him. He gave him a spirit to be able to take it. All right. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man, but power is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. Exactly. Any battle that's coming towards you, you're going to be able to handle it. All right? 2 Peter 2 and 9. The master knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished. And that right there would explain to you why some people continue to do wickedness and they continue to get away. They being preserved for their punishment. Romans 8 and 17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of power, and joint heirs with Hamashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Exactly, yeah, it's beautiful. So you want to be chastised. You want to go through it. You want all that to happen to you. It's letting you know that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is dealing with you. You should be scared if he's not dealing with you. Because then guess what? You may be getting preserved for condemnation. You may be getting preserved for a nuke. All right? So at the end of the day, don't take anything personal. And stand on it. Brother Masharaf, you should have left your comment on here, bro. You didn't have to delete it. All right? Cause this just a brotherly chat. This between us. We brothers. Alright, so stand on it. If you felt you was right, you know, I was gonna show you how not to take how don't take it personal, but you know, and this wasn't a rebuke, this wasn't none of that. You said Kawan was hurt. Well, he shouldn't be hurt. Nobody should be hurt. Bro, if anybody getting hurt over a little post, then bro, Jacob's trouble gonna eat you up. Okay? He's saying he wasn't hurt. That's what I'm saying. The brother said you was hurt. I was like, if he hurt, he ain't hurt. Oh, you didn't take it down? All right, cool. All right, whatever. But, yeah, I was like, come on, man. I know Kawam ain't, because Kawam ain't hurt, man. That's my boy, man. He might have cried. He gonna cry in the chariot, man. He gonna cry in the chariot. Oh, shit. He gonna get picked up and start crying and shit. Nah. 1 Peter 5:3 coming from the brother Thabawah. Neither are being lords over powers heritage, but being examples to the flock. Exactly. And it's a beautiful thing to do what we do. To do what we do. Because the Spirit is dealing with us. So really be grateful that the Spirit is dealing with us. Because it could have skipped over us. Could have skipped right over us, man. Kind of. Man. But, I'm going to get up out of here, man. So with that being said, all praises and honor. Oh, Shalawam to the brother Yasharahla, man. Malak. You know, I had rebuked that brother earlier. Not really a rebuke, but just a correction. And he didn't take it any type of way. He didn't take it personal. He came and he told me, he said, thanks for the correction. Right? You know, and that's, hey, man. Cause, hey, look, if I'm going off, I would want somebody to correct me. You know, that's the spirit we got to be in. You know, that's important. That's very important. Leviticus 19 and 17. Let's read that, and then I'm going to get up out of here. Because we don't, just because we come into this truth, don't mean we know everything. All right. Leviticus 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. And your neighbor being another fellow Israelite. You don't need to go out here and rebuke no damn Edomites or no other nations, no heathen nations. They don't understand shit. You rebuke your brother, you don't want to suffer sin upon him. So when you see me doing this, right, that's rebuking all of Yasharahla. That's rebuking all of Israel. All right? You know, you don't want no leaven on you doing this Passover. You don't want no leaven on you, period. Clean up. And speaking on that eclipse, Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith Yahawah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Yahawashi told us, man, it was going to be plenty signs in heavens, plenty wonders coming. All it is showing that Yahawashi is drawing near. That's all it is. Now, we see that, it's passing over 7 cities called Nineveh, right? And if you don't know about Nineveh, go read the book of Jonah. Jonah is what, 4 chapters, right? Yeah, Jonah just 4 chapters, simple. You know, and get some understanding on that. And also get some understanding when Nineveh was destroyed. It was the capital of Assyria. All right. But it's all biblical. Everything is biblical. Okay, so It is what it is. Just because the eclipse is happening, that don't mean Yahawashi gonna come back on that day. Nobody knows the day or the time. All right, nobody knows. Okay, so but and we're not gonna be hyped. All right, we're not gonna be hyped over an eclipse. The moon and the sun, we don't worship that. We was told in the scriptures it's gonna be blood moons. The sun is gonna darken, etc., etc. These things are happening. We expect for these things to happen. Esau, Edom is terrified because they know the scriptures and they know, dang, this is that prophecy. Dang, this is that. So they trying to prepare because they know, truly, they know we those X-Men. They know some of them are going to get powers. And they trying to figure it out, a way to fight us. All right? So, Also, who brought that up? My elder. Elder Michael Allah was doing a live today. He was talking about the devil's comet is passing April 24th. So that's another thing in the sky to watch out for. So, hey, the sky, man, the wonders, the signs, it's all popping out. You found out yesterday about the eclipse. Man, I don't know how you just found that out. Brother's been talking about Hey, you gotta watch. You gotta start watching, man. Yeah. April 8th. And the devil's comet passing April 24th. But like I said, we not dismayed at the stars. We not dismayed at the stars or the heavens or none of that. We know that all these signs is making way for Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, letting us know he's getting closer. Shalawam Zaquan. All right, so, I'm about to get up out of here, but prophecies. Just continue to keep an eye on what's going on over there and everywhere in general. New York is in chaos, man. All right, the migrants, that whole situation is exploding. Okay, man, that situation's getting crazy. Man, but yeah, watch, pray, All right, Khan, you gotta, you need to, let me see. Hey, just follow, GMS South Carolina, GMS Remnant Save 144, GMS Awakening 144. These brothers been talking about it for a minute. The elders have been talking about it for a minute. Make sure you watching at least, if you got the time, make sure you watching at least 2 to 3 videos a day. This brotherhood is important. This brotherhood is like a pipeline. All right. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah, Elder Yasharahla did a couple he did a video today on it. I watched it. He did a video actually. The direct title was April 8th, the eclipse, and what we looking forward to or what they trying to do. Let me go. I'm gonna go find that. I'm gonna show you it, and then I'm gonna get up off here. Where is it at, man? Oh, this is a good one too. NYC is finished. My honest thoughts. That was a good one. All right. Oh, this is right here. April 8th, eclipse. What are they preparing for? By Elder Yasharahla. All right, that was a good one. I gotta finish it. All right. I want to do an end the news probably tomorrow or Thursday, and really go into EMPs and things they planning and things that's been happening. But I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get that one planned, and I'm gonna do that one either Thursday or tomorrow. All right. But with that being said, let's get up out of here. All praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, and Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to the 144,000 men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. Shalawam, Tabernacle of David. All right, shalawam to you, brothers. The water for all the precepts. The water for all the precepts, the inputs, etc., etc. Summary of this lesson is don't take anything personal. All right, don't take it personal. Regardless. All right, with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah. Shalawam. Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalawam.